Tell you anyway.
Runner, set, go! Push it up, go!
I haven't forgotten. Don't you worry. I haven't forgotten about week 13. But oh, by the way, dollar store score, huh? Dollar for an elephant? Can't beat that. Look at the boys love that. Okay, it's been a busy week between travel with Gasparilla and baby announcements and all sorts of good stuff. It's just been a lot. So we did not get in the marathon training block chat for week 13 yet. This is a double publish, okay, this morning, talking about the Tokyo Marathon and Kipchoge. So if you missed that, it's linked below in the description, also upper right-hand corner. But today, we're just diving right into my reflection on tune-up races before your marathon. All right, so if you're just finding the channel, we have published now a dozen videos, one every week, leading into my Rotterdam Marathon, which is April 10th, and 2022. So this is week 13. So we are, when you're watching this, actually amazing. 5 weeks to go. 5 weeks to go. In fact, let's see, 2 days ago, I did my last long run, 23 miles in the Puma Faster Nitro Elite. Oh, fun vlog. If I'm intrigued by that shoe, by the way. Would I consider it for Rotterdam? Put myself on the spot? I frankly would. I'm not counting it out yet. It's interesting. It's not the lightest out there on the market, but it felt pretty amazing for 23 miles at 6:20 a mile yesterday, or 2 days ago. So here's the deal. Before the New York City Marathon, I did my tune-up race. That was last year, 2021. I did my tune-up race in Detroit, Michigan, 3 weeks before New York City. For Rotterdam, I did my tune-up race 6 weeks before Rotterdam, just last weekend in Tampa Bay, Florida, at the Gasparilla Half Marathon, okay? And I'll just say, here we go. New York City, I'm learning, I'm tinkering, I'm figuring out what works best for me and hopefully future athletes that I'm coaching. It was too close. The Detroit Half Marathon, 3 weeks out, was too close to New York City. I think I recovered, but I was unable to do fast enough workouts after that half marathon effort. And I'm gonna put some numbers and stats on the screen as best as possible from Detroit. I'll just say I ran I'm looking at Strava right now. I guess I'll pull up the website as well. Hold on. 1 second. I ran 109.36 in Detroit, okay? And in Gasparilla, I ran 108.57. So there's just some comparisons there. Obviously different, temperatures, different competition. I think I was 5th or 6th place in Detroit and I won in Tampa. So, different competition. I don't remember what I was in Detroit. Bottom line, it was too close and I was unable to do fast enough turnover workouts those last 3 weeks because it took me at least a week to fully recover from Detroit. And then you're in the heart of the taper. So that is a key tip of the day for me, passing on this information to you. I feel really good about 6 weeks out. I don't know. We'll see. After the marathon is done in Rotterdam, I will go back through and fully analyze the entire training block. But at this point, I'm feeling pretty good. I don't feel like I'm needing to rush my speed work and my tuning up those legs before Rotterdam with 6 weeks to go. I'm excited. So this next week, definitely hitting the track. When you're watching this, in the next 3 or 4 days, I'm looking out my window though, and we'll just see how the snow does, but I'm definitely gonna be hitting the intervals this week. And so, that's my reflection on week 13 is that 3 weeks versus 6 weeks, feeling very good. Okay, and actually I'll do it right now. Question of the day, part 2 for this vlog is when do you do your tune-up race before a marathon specifically? But if you want to broaden it out, if you're able to do that, maybe you for a 50K, maybe you do tune-ups, maybe for a half marathon, maybe you do a 10K. If you're willing to share and dive into this topic a little bit more, I know this is a double publish, but I wanted to squeeze it in. It is exciting. I will say, I feel it's interesting. I ran similar times, Detroit versus Tampa, but it's nice to run a little bit faster, not a ton faster, but a little bit faster. And remember, one more point that I mentioned earlier in the week, competition and fresh legs, okay? So, if you're tapered and you're fresh and you've got people around you to run with, that helps. That really, really helps, as I discovered, a year ago in Naples. There you go. That's the second video, week 13 in the books. And then we'll do week 14 at some point this upcoming week, because that'll be, 5 weeks to go. Crazy. So onward and upward, we will toss it to the Rotterdam Marathon training playlist. Right there, right there, right there. All right, seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you tomorrow.